Good morning, kids. Today we're starting with our chapter Green Plants, the food producer. As we all know that all living things need food for their growth and for the repair of their body parts. But not all of them produce food. Animal and some human being lack this ability to make their own food. Green plants are the only living things that can produce their own food. They are also able to do so because they are having some substances present in their leaves, that is chlorophyll, which is a green in color and responsible for making food by the using the sunlight. As you can see, a plant, this is the root of the plant, stem, fruit, leaves, bud. This is the part of the plant. Now, the structure and function of a leaf. You can see a green leaf. It is green in color because of the presence of chlorophyll. We can see a small stomata, tiny opening on the surface of the leaf. We can see these small openings through microscope. Plant breathe through these stomata. This is the midrib. It is called mid vein, and the side veins. These are called the side veins. A green plant perform various tasks for the plant, like it prepare food for the plant in the presence of chlorophyll by using the sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. That's why the leaves are called the food factory. They also help the plant to breathe through these stomatal pores. And some leaves also store food prepared by the plants like cabbage, spinach, fenugreek. Now we will study the important process by which the plant make their food, that is photosynthesis. We generally call a leaf the food factory of plant. As I told you, let us understand why we call the leaves food factory. Because beta, plants take in carbon dioxide. We release carbon dioxide. Plant take that carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through stomatal pores, through their stomata tiny pores. Water is absorbed from the soil through roots. Then the chlorophyll traps the sunlight, and all these are used by the leaves to prepare their food. And this process of making the food by plants using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll is known as photosynthesis. This terms comes from photo means light and synthesis means putting together. Means light putting together to make the food. The food prepared by the leaves is called sugar. This food is transferred throughout the plant by the stem and the branches. The plant uses some amount of the prepared food to carry out its life process while the rest is stored in the fruits, leaves, stem and root. We consume these part of plant like mango we consume as a fruit, spinach we consume as a leaf, sugarcane we consume as a stem, carrot we consume as a root. So all these things we consume as a part of food. Apart from the food, oxygen is also given out by the plants during photosynthesis through these stomata tiny pores. This gas is then used by animals, human beings for their breathing. They in turn give out carbon dioxide in the air. Like we release carbon dioxide in the air, plant they take that carbon dioxide and give us oxygen. Some amazing different plants. There are some plants that are different from the usual green plants, like cactus. The leaves of the cactus plant are reduced to spines and cannot perform photosynthesis. This food is prepared by the green stem, the green fleshy stem. As we all know that cactus is present in desert area where the scarcity of water is there. So the roots of the cactus spread down into the soil in search of water. So that's why the leaves are turned into spines and the green fleshy stem prepares the food for the cactus plant. Next is mushroom and molds. Do not contain chlorophyll and non-green. These you can see these plant mushroom and molds are non-green plants, so they do not have chlorophyll. So how can they make their food? These plants lack the ability to make their food because they don't have chlorophyll, so they obtain their food from the dead decaying plants and animal. What do you mean by dead decaying? Those things which are dead and they decay after some time in the soil, so they make their food, they obtain their food from these dead decaying plants and animals. So these molds and mushroom are known as saprophytic plants. Those plants which obtain their food from dead decaying materials, dead decaying plant and animals, they are called as saprophytic. Now you can see the money plant. Now you can see the money plant and carton plant have variegated leaves. It means they have patches in of different color on their leaves. Only the green part of the such leaf perform photosynthesis. You can see in the picture.